Goblin Bomb Radio.
All right, and welcome back. It's episode 5, Goblin Bomb Radio with me, Pharaoh, and my two goons, Oto,
Goon Squad,
and the Tankopotamus.
Hello.
So, well, first of all, let me apologize to everyone, because I know we said originally that we may do a show. When the hell did we say that?
So we're released Tuesday.
No, really? It's been that long already? All right.
Yeah,
so,
it has.
We haven't slept yet, if anybody wants to.
Well, yeah, obviously we haven't done it. Basically, with game and Labor Day weekend, it's just, it's just been one of them things. So, with that said, though, we are actually recording this at 9 o'clock at night Eastern time, so the servers are down right now, which is hopefully the fix that we've all been waiting for. The big maintenance from the team is apparently going to be fixing, let's see,
Everything.
Well, that's the hope anyway. I mean, it's right now the details of it are addition of new worlds. As far as how many, I don't know if we know that yet, but I've seen some speculation on 2. Implementation of countermeasures to handle the influx of concurrent user counts as a result of split processing the duty finder and addressing several known issues. But that's pretty much the gist of it.
Wow. That's a lot of words.
Big words, too.
Well, we've gotten 2 apologies from Yoshi directly. One of them is a little more in depth, so I'll just read his words real quick. The addition of new worlds, as well as the adjustments to the Duty Finder servers, will be complete as of tomorrow. We will then enter our final internal testing phase of these features. That's when they were testing for the new server capacity and all that kind of stuff. Once the new worlds are implemented and the Duty Finder server load has been redistributed over smaller world server groups, we believe that many of the login issues that players are currently experiencing will clear. And boy, oh boy, do I hope he's right.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem was. I didn't have any issues.
Well, of course not. When you get on at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, some of us have to go to work and get on at 3.
Whatever.
Even though, I had to go to work, but I still logged in like at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you're the people that a lot of other people are highly upset about.
Well, look in the bright side. I got to play and test the game out.
I was logging off every night, and what was it yesterday? God, what did it take me? Like 7 hours to get on yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, the frustration level.
Hell,
man.
I got home, got kicked from the game, and got back on before you got on.
But I'm not mad at AFKers. I don't know about you guys or how you feel, but I am not mad.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
We're stressing the servers. Come on now.
I mean, this Labor Day weekend has been brutal, dude, trying to get on. But other than that, I mean, I'm not too worried about the AFK people. I think it'll clear over time anyway, so it's not one of those things that I'm real too concerned with. Plus,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Tank.
I was just going to say, I called this on Thursday. I said, wait until tomorrow. Wait until Friday, and you guys will see. And holy cow, was I right.
I mean, the way I look at the AFK thing is putting in something that's going to prevent it, or an auto kick, or like an idle kick. I've seen people call it, but I don't think that's really going to work, because there's ways around that. And DC Universe is a prime example, as I used to play that, and that had an auto kick after so long of being AFK. And there's ways around it. I mean, I used to take, like, if I had to run to the store, I used to take my controller and I would position my controller on my chair in such a way that the analog stick was pushed in so that I would run into a wall the entire time so I wouldn't get kicked. So there's ways around it, and people know how to do it. It's real easy. So it's me putting in an auto kick thing. I don't think is going to make that much of a difference anyway.
Yeah, and I feel bad for everybody that couldn't get in. I know you probably don't believe me, but I do. But fact of the matter is I was in, I wanted to play, and that's just the way it is.
First
Now
come,
I'm
first serve.
38.
We did get a little bit more info though because of the strain and all the stress that is putting on players trying to get in. We have been given a free trial extension, so it's an additional 7 days onto your free trial.
And when was the original end date?
Wasn't it?
It was the 9th, right? So it's the 16th.
Well, that's only for Legacy though, and 1.0, right? Because if you bought the game brand new, I believe you get 30 days.
Touche.
Right. You'll get 30 plus. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it was. If you bought it, not like if you already had an account and rebought it. I mean, if you're brand new to Final Fantasy 14, like never had it before, I'm pretty sure you get a 30-day free trial. And then
No, you're right there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then with the trial extension, you're going to get an additional 7.
Oh wow, that's what I wasn't sure of. I didn't know if they were going to do that or not, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I know that just from reading forums, there's people that haven't even really been able to play at all yet. And with the character creation thing, there's a lot of people that haven't even been able to create characters to play. I mean, our free company alone, we have 2 or 3 people that can't get into our server and create a character.
No, yeah.
Correct.
Well, it wouldn't even let you choose the option to create a character at all, period. And then when it did, most people were making the mistake of, well, it's not a mistake, but they want to make their characters perfect. And that time being wasted, once they finally make it and they go to get in, it's full again.
Yeah, but you don't want to play the game with a character that you don't like, so...
Well, no, I don't disagree, but all I was trying to say to everybody is get your character made, just roughly make it as quick as you can, because you're going to be able to change it anyway. As long as you like your race and your skin color, everything else you'll be able to change.
Now, how will you be able to change this? Because from last time I checked, only the hairstyle was being added, the barbershop.
Well, there's the barbershop, and then there's the, I forget what it's called, after your first 30 days.
Yeah, but that's only one time. Once you use that, how about after that?
Well, you don't need it after that.
Yeah, I mean, after the 30-day thing, you get your one time, and you make it the way you want it then.
Yeah, but that's still retarded.
Well, maybe to you, dude, you like, are you into the vanity stuff? You like to change it up?
Not really. Like, I'm happy with my character. If I decide one day to go Lalafell, then sure, why not? But as of right now, I'm happy with how he is.
Yeah, right. But all we were saying is to get your character done and get in so that you're in your server you want to be in, is all I'm trying to say.
I guess.
You got that?
Fine.
Concede, Oto, concede.
I'll let you win this round.
Round 2, fight. So, other than that, I mean, there isn't really much in terms of like the maintenance. We're all just really hopeful that it clears the login problems and gets rid of the world is full stuff. Hopefully, I doubt this is going to happen, but hopefully they open up character creation to all the worlds again. I doubt that's going to happen because they're going to want to force people into the new worlds. So therefore, the existing worlds will probably still be locked for character creation, at least for a couple days, maybe. So I wouldn't expect to be able to just pop right in with a brand new character, at least not yet.
See, honestly, what you just said, I'm sort of doubting that for the fact that even if they open up the new, the old worlds like our world, open it up for everybody to sign in, it'll get packed real quick, and then no matter what, everybody else has to go to the new world. So either or, it's doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're going to let people create new characters on the existing servers.
At least for now.
Yeah, because I mean, they're going to want people into the new worlds, and they're going to want to fill them as fast as possible before they do anything else.
Well, essentially, if you guys got a group of people, a link show or a free company that's already made, you can't get in, now's the time to be communicating with them on their website or via phone, whatever you got to do, communicate and figure out what is going on. Are you going to switch and go to a new world, or are you going to try to jump on the one they're on already? Because everybody's going to be able to move.
Yeah, they're adding the transfer service.
So other than that, I did want to kind of discuss Fates a little bit. Let's see if we can get into that and give people an idea of how they work.
Lots of grinding.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on them, really. I I like to do them, but it can get a bit meticulous.
I like them. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. You got it.
See, the fates, like Tank said, 50-50. I like it, but I don't. I like it because it keeps you busy. You know, you're always running around doing something. I hate it because I feel like it's literally holding your hand through all the levels. I'd rather be forced to go grind. Let's have a fire party, you know? Everybody, Black Mage, burn shit, you know?
Well, I definitely agree. I miss the old grinding parties, and I would prefer that method to leveling. But as far as fates go, I don't really have an issue with them. I basically, I mean, like the way they work is a fate will randomly appear within the world at any given moment, at any given time, and pretty much people bum rush them, and you try and do as much damage to as many of the mobs that are in that fate, or if it's one of the boss fates, you just do your thing. Unless you're a healer, obviously, then you want to be healing people. But once the mobs are dead, or the fate times out, or whatever, the fate is complete, and you get a chunk of experience points. You'll get very, very small amount of gil, which is money for anybody that doesn't know. And you will get Grand Company seals if you are already in a Grand Company. If you haven't gotten to that level yet, then you won't get them. But that's not a major issue if you're not in one yet anyway. Grand Company seals can be used to buy different things. It can be, you need 2,000 to get your chocobo at level 20 to 25, somewhere in that region. Then you can buy like weapons and gear. What else can you get? The barding for your chocobo. So different like armor sets.
You get some bonus XP for crafting and gathering also.
Right, they do have like those scrolls in there and stuff like that. The gear is pretty much tied to your Grand Company. Like each Grand Company will have different stuff. So they all have stuff for every class, but one might be favored a little bit more towards mages in terms of like their level 50 gear, for example, where one might be a little bit more melee. So you have to kind of look a little bit.
I want to say something. I don't know if it's a correction or not. Maybe you'll agree with me or not, Pharaoh, but I don't think you could really say they're random fates, because I mean, at first, like a new player coming into the game, it'll seem like that. But once you start running them like we were, it's pretty much, it's structured. Like one pops here at this time, one pops there a couple minutes later. You know what I mean?
That's true, but it still, I think, has the illusion, at least, of maybe being random. But I don't know about how timings work. Like, I think there may be some that are specifically timed, but then I think sometimes others, because I've seen where, like, I've done this one particular fate, and then I go to do another one, and that one pops again. So, like, I don't know if the time may be a little bit more random. Plus, I think it might have to do with, like, how many people are in a zone as to how frequently they pop.
Well, see, that's the other thing, too, about fates, is there's different types. There's not just one type. There's the single boss fate. There's fate with a group of mobs. Then there's fates that are one right after the another one that you got to follow until you get to the end boss. Then there you go.
I mean, if you get down to like what would be my biggest concern with fates would be the amount of people, and hopefully over time that'll wear itself out and it'll get better dispersed, I guess. But I mean, as of right now, it's like so many people are leveling at the same pace, essentially, that you go to do a fate, and there's so many people there that it's hard to even get a hit on some of the mobs because they die so fast because you got 60 people targeting them.
Right, but don't let that discourage you either, though, because I mean, when you're higher levels, it doesn't mean as much. But if you can get at least one hit in, I got one hit on one particular fate, and I got over 1,200 experience just for one hit. I literally hit the thing once, and I got 1,200.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you get a hit in, you'll still get something. Definitely.
Well, see, that's where I have to disagree, because of the fact that I'm on Arcanist, and I be using my bio and stuff. I'll hit monsters that end up only getting like 100 XP. So I don't know if that's true.
Well, the thing is that's what I'm not sure of yet with fates. And maybe some of you out there listening can help us out if you are playing and you know. I don't know if there's different roles for different classes or not. Because it seemed to me when I was my monk and I was fighting around the same level as I am my warrior, I was getting less XP. But when I switched to my warrior, I was getting way more, same level, but I was getting way more experience for it. So I don't know what the situation is, if there's certain roles you have to play.
Well, that's a good question. So, yeah, if anybody is familiar with them, please let us know. Whether, if it's, because I've kind of theoried that myself, that maybe it has to do with, like, if you are a DPS, like, then it determines, like, how much you get back is determined by how much damage you do, versus, like, a tank, where it might be, like, how many claims do you have, or how much aggro do you have, or hate, or whatever. So it's hard to say, but if any of you guys do know, please let us know. So yeah, you can do that on Twitter at Goblin Bomb, Facebook Goblin Bomb Radio, do it on YouTube Goblin Bomb Radio. So yeah, let us know, please. But they're fun. Overall, they're fun. I think I kind of wish they weren't what they've become, I guess, and it's like the primary source of leveling now. It seems like I guess I wish that dungeons gave more experience versus Fates. Like, it seems like Fates get more and dungeons get less, and I think it should be reversed.
Oh, you're absolutely right there. That's for sure. I mean, I can do 3 or 4 Fates and well exceed the experience that I get from one dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they look into that. I mean, as far as, as time progresses, I think Fates will get more exciting, because I think you'll have less people doing them, and then I think they may actually be more fun. Like, especially if you could go in there with your party and you are actually working as a unit to get the Fate done. It's because, like I said, the way it is now, when you got 60 people running in, even if you are in a party, everybody just does their own thing, just hit as much as you can, and there's so many people killing the same stuff that you don't even have to really do anything.
I'll tell you what, though, everybody, that is a sight to see, though. When you get in game and you're watching 80, 90 people running on their chocobos, their corals, their Magitech, their unicorns running down the street, that is something to watch. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a train. We'll have to see if we can get you some actual good video of that.
You could probably do it at the Dragon.
Yeah, your computer might fall apart, though. That was the most insane one I think I've come across yet.
It's the most unorganized organization I've ever seen.
It's pretty bad, yeah, it is. My computer literally lags.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see if we can get you some video for that, and see if we can put that up on YouTube for you guys, because that is funny to watch. But other than that, I mean, hey, you know what? We never did say the maintenance time. It's supposed to end at 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, so 3 a.m. for you on the Pacific. Sorry about that. You probably just heard my dog.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, what's going on back there?
Then, yeah.
Dog stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. What am I supposed to tell you? I don't know what she's thinking, other than she probably wants to go out or something. So, I guess with that, though, we'll wrap it up. Keep it a little bit shorter this week. Not by a whole lot, obviously, but still. Until next week. Or maybe the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to say, man. To make any kind of promises, because the game gets so damn addicting and it's hard to get off.
Well, first of all, we got to make sure that tomorrow everything goes good.
This is true, so everybody, fingers crossed. Let's hope for the best.
You could pretty much rest assured that if it goes bad, we'll probably be on earlier than normal.
So don't get mad if I'm holding up a spot again.
Good luck logging in. Good luck with character creation. If you guys are still having trouble after the maintenance, please let us know. Other than that, I think, you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out.
Do it.
Let's see. We'll give a shout out to Fletchy Dog on Twitter, because we appreciate the comments, and Nathan Lee Becker. That's another one, and Reinhardt, our translator. Well, the community's translator.
Yeah, I wish he was just our translator. That'd be great.
It would be pretty cool. So yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely, guys. Reinhardt's Twitter, by the way, is @Reinhardt. So you should give him a follow too, because he does a lot of good work for us. by trans. I keep saying us like it's us in particular, but when I say that, I mean the community. But yeah, so it's at Reinhardt. It's REINHEART. So give him a follow too, and we will get going on you on that note. So I'm Pharaoh, and for Tank and Oto, this is Goblin Bomb Radio, and until next week, good luck logging in. Good luck with the character creation. Hopefully we see you in the game. If you see us, stop us and say something. Not going to tell you what server we're on, though. That's still a secret. But if you see us, let us know. And we're out.